You're listening to a Cup of Resilience podcast with Tamiko Drummond. Real topics, real people, real solutions.
Hello, everyone. Guess what? It is a Cup of Resilience time. My name is Tamiko Drummond, and I'm known as the Brand Success Coach.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Tamiko Drummond, host of a Cup of Resilience podcast. Listen, y'all, you all need to get close because I have the amazing Soul Sisters in
Hello.
Listen, these ladies bring the excitement. They're all about women's empowerment. I am going to have to let them introduce themselves to you. But today we are talking about how to lift your life to the next level. You're in for a treat. Okay, we're going to start with LaTanya. LaTanya, please introduce yourself and then pass it on to the next soul sister.
All righty. My name is LaTanya P. Jones. I am a native of Chicago, Illinois. I've been living here in the Atlanta, Georgia area for the last 32 years, actually. And I'm a wife as well as a mother of one. And I just love this state, love this city, and I am very excited about being joined in with these ladies right here, our soul sisters, and very excited about what we have in store.
Thank you, LaTanya. All right, who's the next soul sister you want to pass it on to?
I'll pass it on to Kelly.
Hello. Hey, everybody. My name is Kelly Reagan Whaley. I am a native of Atlanta. I love to say that I'm a Grady baby and I'm a Georgia peach. I know that I am rare, but thank you again for having us. I am a wife and mother of 2 young adult daughters, grandmother of 3. They definitely keep me busy. I am retired 30 years at the CDC, but now I'm living my passion and purpose, also known as the lovepreneur. I love relationships and I love to get down to the nit and grit of helping people with healthy relationships, author, publisher, just doing all the things that I believe God has called me to do. But I'm more excited about what God has done with the Soul Sisters. I feel extremely blessed. I'm extremely grateful to be connected to these beautiful women. And again, thank you, Tamiko, for having us.
Yes.
You are so welcome. All right, who's the next soul sister that we
pass the mic on to Miss Jerry?
Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to meet you out there. I am Jerry Home. I'm a Southern girl. I'm from South Carolina. I am a wife, a mother, as well as a grandmother of 11 grandchildren. I am an entrepreneur, a newly published author. I am a singer and vocalist and a self-taught dancer. And I am super excited that you all are here this afternoon with us because we got so much to share. And I tell you, I love being a part of this because it is certainly something that every sister needs to be a part of. So all I can say is I'm so happy you have tuned in because we are here to say, come on and live your life.
Yeah,
That's it.
All right. So I know Jerry's going to pass it on to Angela, but I'm just going to say that right
now.
Come on
down. Hey, y'all. My name is Angela, affectionately known as Honey Brown. Last name is Hood. I am a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a servant of God. I am a grandmother of 4 amazing grandchildren. I am a multipreneur. First of all, I am a Mary Kay consultant. I'm a wine entrepreneur. I'm an event planner, and I am an aspiring actress. I am a native of Chicago. I've been in Georgia for 10 years, so now I am a Georgia peach. We are so excited about our Life Lift conference, and these amazing women are going to be on board, and we're going to have an amazing time. Not only are we going to lift your souls, but we're going to have a good time. So we're just looking forward to everyone coming. And thank you for having us today.
Thank you. Yes.
Definitely.
You're so welcome. I'm super excited. Listen, when I put this out there and we're talking about how to lift your life to the next level, and I know it's a play on words because everyone, listen, these ladies have an amazing conference that will be in September 29th through October 1st. And we're going to give you information about that. But first, right? We've got to just talk to these amazing ladies because as you heard, right? They each have all of these great accolades that they have. You have author, the lovepreneur. I like that one. Mothers, wives, and these are some very accomplished, amazing women, and they're all about women and women's empowerment. So, I don't know who wants to answer this, but can you share with us the story behind the creation of Soul Sisters? How did you get together on this
I'll
journey?
be glad to jump in on that one, Tamika. Thank you. So listen, Soul Sisters, for me, it started back in 2008. I had just recently divorced and was looking for my next. And so, in just fast forwarding, God gave me the vision to start a women's empowerment group called Kelly Cares. My name is Kelly, I spell it with a K. And so, just moving forward, all I wanted to do was just bring women together who were going through some things, who needed something else, who needed the sisterhood. A few years later, I knew in my spirit that it was time. It was time to do something like a women's retreat. And then COVID hit. And then everybody's doors were closed. And so we had to put it on pause. But during that time, God allowed me to be able to connect with these amazing sisters. I've been friends with Miss Jerry for about 30 years, had met Angela and Latanya throughout the process. And God did his thing. He really showed out by connecting us. And we later, just through our connection and our growing friendship, discovered that we were all like event planners and all doing amazing things. And I just knew, I just kept asking God, what is it that we're supposed to be doing? Because if anybody knows that there's a purpose in everything that we do. So I wanted to know, what was the purpose? What was the purpose of you connecting us? Because we were all doing the same types of things. And so because I had already previously started planning this conference, or retreat is what we're calling it, and it was on pause, I just knew 3 years later, after COVID, it's got to be time, God. People are down in their spirits. People have put off businesses that they were trying to start. Anyway, he gave me the green light, and all I could do was say a prayer. Please, Lord, let them say yes. Let them say yes. Because I knew that if I had connected with these ladies, it was going to be on. It was going to be on. And they said yes. And I'm excited because this is not something that one person can just do by themselves. You can, but it's not going to be as amazing as it's going to be since we've connected. But that's really just the backstory of it. And really, really grateful that we have all come together.
I love it. That's amazing. Listen, won't God do it? Amen.
Amen. Won't he do it? Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. So how long has it been now that you all have come together as the Soul Sisters?
Well, I just want to say that the soul reaches deep. And once you connect with somebody spiritually, it feels like you have known them all of your life. I feel connected with these ladies like they're sisters. So we've been knowing each other. Like Kelly said, she's been knowing Jerry for 30 years, and I've been knowing each of them for like the last 6 years. But honestly, it feels like, and they're connected with my spirit and my soul, like they have been a part of my life all the time. So I don't want to just put like days and numbers on it. I want to put the spirit on it and just let the spirit lead us and say, we've been together for a long time. Because they say you meet some people in your other life or another life, or you felt like you known them all your life. And that's how I feel with these ladies.
All right, come through, Soul Sisters.
Okay. Good answers, sis.
Okay, so for those who are not familiar with the concept, can you explain what is lifting your life to the next level? And again, remember everyone, this is a play, and we're going to talk about their conference coming up, the name of the conference, and how you can attend. But what does that truly mean to you?
Well, to me, it's like we deal with life changes. Everybody, we all go through challenges in our lives. We deal with medical, we deal with death, we deal with sickness, and we as my perspective of it is that as long as you keep God first and you can count on those around you to support you, because everybody's going to go through tough times in life, and we want everyone to know that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through these difficulties in life. Even in relationship with sisters and husbands and boyfriends, girlfriend, all of us are going to deal with something in our lives, and we want everyone to remember that God is always on our side. He's always there. He's always looking out for us. He's always praying for us as we praying for each other. So I want everybody to know out there that there's going to come a time that we're going to need to lean on each other for difficulties and challenges that we're going through. So at the end of the day, when you live, my dad used to say, when you keep living, you're going to come through a lot of ordeals in your life. You're going to face challenges. You're going to deal with fighting. You're going to deal with struggles, and so it's where your help come from. We want you to begin to grasp hold of that and know that it's only temporary. It's only temporary that you're going to be at that moment. And once you get once you get through the darkness, through the light, you have accomplished that mission, that moment at that time.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't have my mic. I want to drop something right now. Okay. It's only temporary, because a lot of times
Yes.
when we are in the midst of it,
Yes.
it feels like, oh my God, I'm in this desert and you can't see the end, but it
Yes.
is only temporary.
Temporarily. Only
Oh,
temporarily.
I
Yes.
felt
That's
that.
it.
I felt
That's
all of that
it.
right there. I felt all of that right there.
There it is.
Oh,
Yes.
can you tell us a time when each of you or a few of you want to talk about this? You had to lift your own lives to the next level. You know, I know that experience is not, a good feeling, but that's why this is called a cup of resilience, because there's resilience at the end of it, just like Jerry said. So, has there ever been a time that you feel like talking about where you've had to lift your life and now you know and you can pull someone out, right? To bring them to that next level. What did that look like?
Yes.
I can share something about that. It was a time where, I was real comfortable in a certain area, and sometimes you get comfortable with certain people, and you think that those people are your backbone and that's your go-to. But
Mm,
then in your quiet time, or when you get to a certain point, you come to find out that those are not your people.
mm,
And God wants you to trust in Him and believe in Him and stand on His word and believe. And your heart be like, oh God, okay, God, these people been in my life all this time. What are you doing? This is my rock. This is my family. These are my people. But God say, don't put your trust in me and put your trust in me. And
mm,
when you surrender that, when I say I had to surrender that, people, family, friends, and all of that, and solely depend on God, oh, it was amazing. And when I put my trust and faith in God, He was like, okay, now that I got your attention, I'm going to give you what you need.
mm,
And then God comes along and He placed people in your life to give you what you need when you really need it. And then you become to appreciate it more and more. And then it goes and lets you go back to the other people that you thought were your people and put them in their prospective places, because they were what you needed at that time, but they might not be what you need going forward. So I always tell my soul sister, God is going to give you what you need
When you
when you
need it.
need it. And
Mhm.
we are standing on that, and we are trusting and believing. So
listen,
that's my go to.
listen, okay, listen. I got people commenting saying it is only temporary. Y'all
So,
are dropping some. Whew, Lord. Okay.
Right.
Listen, it is only temporary. And yes, those people are not gonna be there. And it's so tough. You want to hold on, but like you said, if you just trust God, He will bring you the people that you need. That is so amazing. Thank you for that, Angela. Um, so we all know that change isn't easy. how have y'all been maintaining just being motivated and persistent when things get tough?
So I'll answer that. I think for me, I can speak for me, with prayer and supplication, it gets you through the hard times, right? And at the end of the day, no one ever said, God never said that we would not experience trials and tribulations. Nobody ever promised us that. But what he did say is that he has come where we are overcomers, so we are overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Not only that, all of those weapons that are formed against us, they won't prosper, so with that being said, when we trust God wholeheartedly, lean not to our own understanding, acknowledge him in all of our ways, he will direct our path, and despite of the storms that we are faced with, we all know that storms are here to pass, not last. So with that being said, he's going to always see that we make it through. So when times are rough, when times are hard, when you get disappointed, when you get hurt, when things don't look like you want them to look, right? We got to know where our help comes from, right? And we look to the hills from which cometh our help, because he is our refuge and our fortress, whom we trust, right? Yes. So when we have 100% faith in him, we can make it through it all. You know what I'm saying? We can make it through when change comes in our way, when situations come in our way that we can't handle on our own, when life disappointments come our way, we can make it through those storms. Why? Because he's with us, and he's going to see to it that at the end of the day, we get that peace that surpasses all understanding, that keeps our hearts and our minds through Christ Jesus. So change, it's not easy. No, not at all. But to maintain that motivation to keep pressing toward the high calling, to keep pressing toward our goals, to keep pressing to what we're believing God for, we just have to be persistent with prayer and supplication. And he will make a way out of no way, as he always does.
Always. Listen, you all, we are talking to the Soul Sisters, and you already heard each of them speak, okay? I'm here feeling goosebumps while they are dropping these jewels. So listen, they have a conference coming up shortly, and I want you all, you have to go to the website, and I'm going to put it across the screen very shortly. But the name of the conference is
the Women's Life Lift Conference.
The Women's Life Lift Conference. Now, y'all have the 4 E's is what I want to call it. And tell us why you chose those words. What are the 4 E's, and why did you choose those words?
Those 4 words are powerful all in itself. I remember, when you get started with a business or any type of organization, and you're trying to make sure that you grab the attention of the viewer, the reader. I was in prayer asking God, okay, now what words? And I even had a coworker. She said, you just need to stick to 3 words. You just need to stick to 3 words. These are our millennials or whoever trying to school the old girl. It's like, okay, well, tell me what the 3 words should be. But she encouraged me, and so I chose those words only because they really do mean something. Now, there's nothing new under the sun. So a lot of people kind of use those words, but they have to have meaning behind them. So when you're encouraging someone, what is it that you're doing? You're encouraging them, you're moving them, you're kind of nudging them to move to their next and to get to their best. And then when you're enlightening someone, what does enlighten mean? You're bringing something to their attention. We're going to bring some things to their attention. Do you hear? Yes. We got plenty we're going to bring to their attention. That's what enlightening means. And then when you talk about encouraging, and then when you talk about empowering, when I tell you the speakers that we have coming to this conference, we want to take a seat. Because these women are bringing the power. They are bringing the word, not just the word, because I have to preface this by saying this is not just churchy. I don't want anybody to think, oh, it's just another women's church conference, because it's not. We're trying to speak to the whole woman. because there are so many women who have gone through so many things. Jerry spoke on it earlier. You know, you got women who've gone through, you got depression, you got people who have experienced deaths in their family, people dealing with marriage issues, family issues with their children. Oh my God, jobs, you know, issues on the job. And so when you want to encourage, enlighten, engage, you want to talk about the whole woman. And that's what we're praying that this conference does. And we have hand selected women to speak specifically on those 4 words, those 4 E's, to pour into our women. So we're trying to fuel the soul, feed the soul, and feel the soul.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That by itself right there is powerful. Okay. So you all definitely have to go on the website right now, www.soulsistersatlanta.com, to grab your tickets for this conference. It's called the Women's Life Lift Conference. These women are amazing. They already said that they have amazing speakers. I don't know if you want to talk about some of the speakers that are there, that will be there. And then what can other people expect from the conference? I know you said you have, I saw certain different events that you have. This is like a women's empowerment. Like, what are those some of the events? But first, we'll talk about the speakers.
Jerry, you want to tell them about Friday night?
Friday, yes. Friday, we're going to fuel your soul. Friday, I want you all to come relax. I want you to come. We're going to have a girlfriend chat. We're going to be in our PJs. We're going to have a conversation. We're gonna have a dialogue. Listen, this conference is going to be more about embraciveness. We're going to embrace you. We're going to interact together. We're just going to sit down as if it's a girlfriend time. So I want you to leave your job behind mentally. I want you to leave all those distractors behind. And I want you to come and be ready to have a good old girlfriend chat with your cocktails. And I want you to relax, because this is going to be a time where we're going to fuel your soul that Friday night. Okay, so get ready.
Oh, all right. I'm loving that. My soul needs to be fueled too.
Yes, indeed. And so, Ange, you want to talk about Saturday night, girl?
Oh, yes. On Saturday night, after we feed your soul all Saturday morning, we are going to have an amazing fashion show put on by the Wilborn sisters. And anybody know Janice Wilborn? She is the stuff. Not only is she's going to bring you some entertainment with that fashion show, and we have all types of models. However, we did put in another little perk in for our participants, for they can feel empowered. We're going to allow some of our participants to be in a special segment of the show, so they get a chance to strut their stuff down the runway themselves. Yes. So we are really excited about that. And then after all that is over, we're going to have some live entertainment. And after that is over, we're going to kick it off with a Soul Sisters dance party. And we're going to dance the night away. We're spiritual. We're spiritual. We are fashionable. And we like to have a whole lot of fun.
That's right.
Our own Soul Sister line then. So I would just tell you to grab your friends and come on down and help us get the party started.
All right.
So that's Saturday night.
That's right. And T, go ahead and tell them about Sunday, honey. Tell them about this power hour, girl.
Okay, so on Sunday, we're going to start the morning out with Power of Praise. And we're going to have a 30 minutes worth of praise music and just giving God all glory and honor and praise for all he's done, all that he's doing. We don't know about and all he's going to do, right? Then afterwards, we're going to have our hour of power, right? Where we have two awesome speakers that are going to speak to the ladies and fill them with some, dynamic words from God, right? And then after our service, we are going to have a Hatitude brunch. So we're encouraging all of our guests that are attending to come in their Sunday's best with their flyest hat, because it is going to be an awesome attitude brunch that will be interactive. So we're excited about how our whole weekend is going to end. It's going to be an awesome ending.
I am super excited about this conference. And I hope everybody is seeing. You go on the website, soulsistersatl.com, soulsistersatl.com, to go ahead and grab your tickets. It is at the end of September 29th through October 1st. Ladies, you all talked about your different businesses. You want to share how do people get in touch with you, etc., while we close out? Or is there anything that we didn't talk about the conference, or anything else about how to lift your life that you'd like to share?
So,
well, we are going to, oh, excuse me, we are going to have vendors as well as being vendors ourselves at the conference.
Oh, wow.
So, not to mention, everybody likes to shop, and we have some amazing vendors coming out for this event. They're coming from far and near, from here in Atlanta, from other states as well. And we're going to have a shopping night for ourselves on Friday nights, where we're going to be promoting our business. And we have some amazing authors there. And guess what? They're all women. So we out here really supporting the neighborhood, the community of women. So we want you all to come out, get ready to shop, find some unique and interesting things. And we will be able to tell you more about our personal businesses that night.
And also, just to piggyback off of Angela, the Soul Sisters, we're actually, in conjunction to our vendors role that we're going to be providing for the ladies to shop to their drop, we are actually offering and selling t-shirts, Soul Sister t-shirts, which is going to be really exciting for the women, all the women to wear on that Saturday, the main day of the conference. And we also have Soul Sister bracelets that our guests can pre-order as well as purchase on site. So yeah, we're excited about it, and we're just getting everybody geared up.
Not to mention the giveaways. We got giveaways.
Oh, yes.
that will, so make sure you come prepared to load up your purse, because we're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have line dancing. We want you all to get ready to move those bodies, because we don't want you to think you're coming to sit down. Okay, we want you to get up and be uplifted, and you're going to be uplifted. And we're going to have breakfast, we're going to have some snacks. It's just going to be a phenomenal time. So we want you all to really come prepared to relax and open up your mind, be yourself, and just come out there to show your 32s, because it's going to be grinning all weekend long.
And I want to cap it off by saying that, you know what, as far as the women coming together, keep this in mind. You never know who you're sitting next to. You never know who's on your right and to your left. Networking is really huge in just connecting and sometimes getting to your next level. And so and then some people are missing that real sister circle. And you may actually come and find your tribe in the house. And so we found our tribe. And so we're just really excited about other people being able to find their tribe. It is so important to come out and connect with other like-minded women. Instead of backbiting and backstabbing and gossiping. This is not that. This is certainly not that. Right. This is a time for women to come together. It's time to change the narrative. You see, it's time to move to a whole nother platform. And so that's what this sisterhood, this women's Life Lift Conference is about. It's about them being pulled out of the pit and being lifted to their next. And so I'm very excited, because that's really what the outcome of this conference should be.
Mm-hmm. And our take home is that we want you to take home more than what you brought with you. We want you to take on some spirituality. We want you to take on some knowledge about wealth, starting your own businesses. And like I said before, we have tons and tons of giveaways. So we just want everybody to come and just have a real, real good time. Leave totally fulfilled, like you're not missing anything, and pick up some new friends along the way.
Right.
Yes, love it.
So you know what, Tamika, at the end of the day, this is not your typical conference, because most conferences, you're sitting down, you're taking notes, you're listening to a speaker, but this conference is very interactive, as you've heard, right? So I won't even necessarily call it a conference. I will call it more like a retreat, right? A women's retreat.
Exactly.
Interactive thing. It's an interactive weekend for our guests, and they're going to have a good time, guaranteed.
I am so excited. Listen, you all, it's an amazing, it's amazing just sitting here listening to you all, and with Kelly's vision and bringing her soul sisters together,
My girls.
right? And just understanding that, you're right. You have to be able to find your circle. So how do you lift your life to the next level? It is who you're surrounded by, right? Like-minded people, or people who are going to that other level that can turn around and help bring you there as well. It's that spark. So I'm super excited. Everyone, I need you all to go to this. We're not going to call it a conference. It's a retreat. Go on www.soulsistersatlanta.com to get your tickets. There's still time. And listen to, I know you heard everything, but listen to their 4 E's: encourage, empower, engage, and enlighten. And in the mix of all of that, you're going to get giveaways, fun. You're going to be dancing. They're going to feed your soul and just have a good time. And listen, we have been through so much these past few years. We need that good time.
Yes.
Our soul to be fueled and filled and fed. So I appreciate you all for coming. The Soul Sisters. Go on to Soul Sisters Atlanta. OMG. Is there anything else that y'all want to say, or because we're wrapping it up right now? I'm super excited. Thank y'all for
thank you. That's how we want to end it. We want to thank you for
thank you.
Thank you so
a
much.
cup of resilience. It means the world to us to actually be an awesome podcast.
Yes.
Thank you all so much. Until next time, everyone, but you have to soulsistersatlanta.com. Listen, do not let the conference sell out, the retreat sell out. Go find your tribe. This is the pivotal moment to bring yourself to the next level. These are some amazing women, business owners, entrepreneurs. You never know who you're going to meet that you can collaborate with. They found their tribe. You might find yours there at the Life Lyft retreat. Okay. So until next time, you've been watching a Cup of Resilience podcast. I love it. Make sure you go soulsistersatlanta.com. All right. Take care, everyone.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to A Cup of Resilience. Follow, like, share at A Cup of Resilience.
My name is Tamiko Drummond, and I'm known as the Brand Success Coach.